Don't cry because there were strikeouts. Smile because there were homers. Chris Davis, the Orioles strikeout-prone, homer-knocking slugger, announced his retirement today at the age of 35. Now, Davis hadn't played at all for the Orioles this season after getting hip surgery back in May, but his retirement still made news across the baseball world. Now, I'm sure many of you remember Davis as a punchline, as a guy who, for the last handful of years in his career, really struggled at the plate. Now, struggled, probably an understatement. He was awful. He put up some of the worst hitting seasons the game has ever seen, including a historic and infamous 0 for 54 start to the 2019 season. But as an Orioles fan, I am here today to tell you to please do your best to remember Chris Davis, not for what he was at the end, but for what he was at his peak. And what was he at the peak? One of the best home run hitters of the century, no questions asked. Between 2012 and 2015, this guy hit more home runs than anyone in the league, 159 taters over that 4-year span, a span that earned him that big, now very famous $161 million contract that he got before the 2016 season. Now let's just quickly talk about his 2013 season. He finished third in the MVP voting behind only Miggy and Mike Trout. He hit 53 home runs, had an OPS over 1,000, one of the best years in the decade, definitely gets overlooked. And let me tell you, this was not a man who was hitting wall scrapers. Oh no. This was a man whose home runs brushed up against the stars before crashing down into our atmosphere and landing onto Utah Street at Camden Yards. He was built like 12 gorillas, like a hairy Jim Thome with a little bit less bat speed. As strong as a baseball player can really be. At its best, the swing was easy. It was low effort, almost like someone was hitting practice before a softball game at the park, except his fly balls went, 500 feet. So I urge you today, as Chris Davis bops his way around the news, to remember him for all the good times, like myself and many other Orioles fans will. Chris Davis was a key member of some of the best Orioles teams of the century, some of the best teams that I ever watched as a fan while I was growing up. And I will always be thankful for that, no matter how it got at the end. And the thing is, Chris Davis, as bad as he was never the reason an Orioles team was bad. They were going to be bad anyway. 2017, 2018, 2019, those teams were nowhere near making the playoffs, even if Chris Davis had been like an MVP level guy. It is in no way his fault. I hold no ill will. I hope none of the rest of the Orioles fans out there do either. So one last hurrah to you, Chris Davis, a big man with a big swing and a big heart. I hope that the work that he did for the Children's Hospital, for the University of Maryland, the way he conducted himself on the field, the home runs he hit in Baltimore will live forever in the minds of Orioles fans all around. Congrats, Chris. Enjoy your retirement.
For the best stories, easy-to-find scores, and comprehensive team pages, plus access to every live Fox Sports game and exclusive bonus cameras, download the all-new Fox Sports app now.